Hey everybody, Nicholas Snow here. Welcome to my live coverage of the Palm Springs Walk of Stars dedication to the great Dionne Warwick, Grammy Award-winning music legend. It's happening here December 8th, 2021. I'm live in Palm Springs, California. It is 10:51 a.m. local time. I surprised everybody and I went live just a few minutes early because there is so much going on here right now. So Warwick started her career in 1961 after being discovered by the legendary songwriting team Burt, Bacharach, and Hal David. And the team went on to record 30 hit singles and 20 best-selling albums during their first decade together. Their first record, Don't Make Me Over, was followed by Walk On By, Anyone Who Had a Heart, Message to Michael, Promises, Promises, A House Is Not a Home, Alfie, Say a Little Prayer, This Girl's in Love with You, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, and Reach Out for Me, among others. This place is packed, and everything I think is going to get underway on time. Now's the time to share the broadcast, and I'll be back right after this.
For their ongoing support of PromoHomo.TV, I would like to thank DAP Health. One of their value statements, we welcome all people, period. I'm a grateful client of DAP and have been for over 10 years. A big shout out to 849 Restaurant and Lounge, including John Pascal and Willie Ryan, longtime supporters of PromoHomo.TV. I want to give a big shout out to the hashtag I Love Gay campaign for helping to expand PromoHomo.TV across the Twitterverse, and to local media partners KGay 1065 Palm Springs and their sister companies, the hashtag I Love Gay Palm Springs podcast and GayDesertGuide.lgbt. I'm a proud media sponsor of Palm Springs Pride. Check them out year-round at pspride.org. And I'm proud to shine a media spotlight on the LGBTQ Community Center of the Desert. Their mission statement, creating vibrant community by helping LGBTQ people along their way. Find them at thecentercv.org.
So, as I mentioned, it's packed here. I'm going to be showing you the crowd. I want to invite you right now to share the broadcast across your various social media platforms, wherever you may be watching from. So, Dionne Warwick received her first Grammy in 1968 for her mega hit, Do You Know the Way to San Jose? And frankly, what I really want to know is, did she ever make it there? Did she find her way to San Jose? Becoming the first African-American solo female artist of her generation to win the prestigious award for Best Contemporary Female Vocalist Performance. She kicked off the 70s by earning her second Grammy for the best-selling album I'll Never Fall in Love Again, and later topped the charts with the Spinners on their hit Then Came You. In the 70s and 80s, she made music with Barry Manilow, Deja Vu, the Bee Gees, Heartbreaker, and others as she continued racking up more and more platinum-selling albums. In 1985, she reunited with composer Burt Bacharach and longtime friend Gladys Knight, Elton John, and Stevie Wonder to record That's What Friends Are For, an international #1 record benefiting the AIDS charity AMFAR. That is when my special close connection with Dionne Warwick began. Of course, I knew those hits that preceded that song, but it was an amazing experience to see those people reflect a powerful message in support of people living with HIV and AIDS. And so that's kind of where my personal love affair with Dionne Warwick began. So I have a feeling everything's going to start on time. I'm going to turn the camera around and curate your comments. In the meantime, here's how you can come to my 60th birthday party. Here's how you can score an exclusive invitation.
Hey everybody, Nicholas Snow here, the founder, producer, and host of PromoHomo.TV, with information on how you can score an exclusive invitation to my 60th birthday party on the patio right here at 849 Restaurant and Lounge. PromoHomo.TV is free across major social media platforms and at PromoHomo.TV. My goal for my 60th birthday is to find 600 people in the entire world to voluntarily subscribe to PromoHomo.TV for as little as $10 a month. If that's you and you subscribe on or before April 24th, 2022, you'll score an exclusive invitation to my 60th birthday party on the patio right here at 849 Restaurant and Lounge. If you're outside the area and you subscribe before that date or any time during 2022, I'm going to send you a surprise gift in the 4th month of your support if you're unable to make the party. I'm also offering through April 25th, 2022, 50% off the business listings at PromoHomo.TV, and my goal is to sell out all of my series sponsorships as well. PromoHomo.TV is connecting the circuitry of humanity by creating programming for LGBTQ plus everyone, and together we'll continue to give the gift of PromoHomo.TV to the world. For more information, simply go to patreon.com/PromoHomo.TV. That's patreon.com/PromoHomo.TV. Signing up is easy. I hope to see you here.
So we're back, and as promised, I have turned the camera around, and I'm now behind the camera. I wanted to show off some of the remarks. So James is going to see her at Fantasy Springs. Her music is the soundtrack of my life, he says. I'm so excited. This is awesome of you. Go, Nick. And Russ says, hugs, man. And Jillian says hi from the UK. So what I've discovered is that she's going to be dropped off, and they're going to play a song, and then everyone's going to burst out in song, evidently.
So we all know what we're doing, right?
So let me just show off a little bit of the crowd.
Of course, I'm mostly talking to myself. So I know what I'm doing. So, what's going to happen is, when we see this brightly colored Oscars wrapped car, and she steps out, we're going to all join in the chorus of Sailing Prayer. Let's give her some Palm Springs love with all the love we have in our hearts. And then we'll hear from the beautiful, amazing CEO of the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce, Nona Watson. Look at the chamber. Are we fancy or what? And then we are going to have an amazing, amazing time celebrating this iconic legend. Dionne Warwick is here. Looking back, I wonder what.
So I set a microphone over by the PA system so I can adequately grab the audio that's being broadcast on the PA system. So that music is going to be pretty loud right now for just a little bit. So Eric says, a great lady and outstanding singer. And I do want to apologize. I don't have the ability to zoom in. I do apologize for that. But I do have a great seat for you. Consider yourself sitting in the audience. That's supermodel Beverly Johnson over there having a seat. By the way, the 33rd Annual Palm Springs International Film Festival announced that the festival's opening night will be the screening of Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over, directed by Dave Woolley and David Hilbroner on Friday, January 7th. Both directors will be in attendance along with Dionne Warwick. The festival will close with another film called The Duke. And so just want to remind you that you can comment during this this event, and I'm going to curate your comments onto the screen. And if I should get knocked off of Facebook because of music licensing issues, you can find this episode embedded at PromoHomo.TV, where it's being embedded from YouTube. And I do not, in fact, she's now about to arrive. People are applauding. People are applauding. And here she comes with a grand entrance. The grand entrance. Oh, they can't get her out of the car. I think they have to pull the car up a little bit. So, here we go. Palm Springs star dedication for Dionne Warwick. She's getting out of the car now. We see her, and people are going crazy. It's very exciting. And there she is. And that music is very loud, so I don't know if you can hear me because I have a microphone right over there. She's having a seat in her seat of honor, and people are now getting seated. And the event is underway. And I'm so glad that you've tuned in live. Please share this across your social media platforms.
Let's all welcome Nona Watson.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to downtown Palm Springs. What a beautiful day. Perfect day for a perfect star. I'm Nona Watson. I'm the CEO of the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce. So on behalf of the entire board of directors, staff, and our 1,100 members, we're honored to be your host for the star ceremony today. And I'm joined by the mayor of Palm Springs, Christy Halstead. She's here to join me today. We're so excited to give the 447th star on the Palm Springs Walk of Star to the amazing Dionne Warwick. And actually today my job is very easy because you have an MC. So it is my job to introduce the MC for the day, Sandy Newton. Sandy is an award-winning journalist working for NBC Palm Springs. She hosted Primetime Tonight for 6 years for the NBC network and is one of the original anchors of E! When it was launched. She has hosted NBC Cares since 2016 and Desert Living Now since 2020 and is thrilled to be a member of the NBC Palm Springs family. Everybody welcome Sandy Newton.
Thank you so much, Nona, and thank you, Kelly, for the amazing Mod Girl music, right? Wonderful Dionne Warwick music. What a thrill it is for me to be here. I'm such a lifelong fan, Miss Warwick. And you probably won't remember this, but in 1992, when I was at E!, we were doing a little home visit with you and your beautiful home in Beverly Hills. And I remember after we left, the crew just said, "What? She is a superstar and she's so nice and she was so welcoming and she offered us beverages." And that has stayed with me for so long. I had just had my first son. So you new moms out there, Christy, know that I was, a little bigger than I was used to and a little uncomfortable, but you made me feel so comfortable. And it was an honor, and it's an honor today to welcome you to our beautiful Palm Springs community. Thank you for this wonderful turnout. Oh my gosh. And as Kelly was playing all of Miss Warwick's hits, everybody was moving. You just can't help but move and be so moved by this catalog of music over 60 years. Just absolutely phenomenal. And now it's my honor to introduce someone that I've actually not met, Jamie Miller, but your best friend, What Are Friends For, who I understand was really responsible for getting the star for you. He talked to Dan Gore and said, "Hey, you know what? Can you help a buddy out?" And of course, as I said, What Our Friends Are For. Now we're here celebrating you. So, without further ado, Jamie Miller.
First of all, I would like to do a shout out to Oscars and Dan Gore. Last night, for those that were able to attend, he put on the most amazing and spectacular event that Palm Springs has ever seen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, now I don't have a teleprompter, so I don't know what to say. But let me just start off. It was in the late 70s when I first encountered Miss Dionne Warwick, when she was the pioneer of finding a cure for HIV/AIDS. She's put some amazing things together through her devotion, her love, and her caring of all the people who were affected with this virus. And she still is a pioneer of this amazing pioneer to fight this cause of HIV/AIDS. She also was, at that time, she was appointed Ambassador of Health by President Ronald Reagan. And let's see, I've got a few things down here. So anyway, there's one thing I want you to keep in your mind during this amazing star-studded event. There's a song that she does when We Are the World. It was a program that was put together by Quincy Jones and written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. And this kind of like emphasizes what Dionne is really all about. The verse that she had was, "Send them your heart so they know somebody cares." Keep this in mind. I'm going to get back to that in a moment, but she has had so many wonderful hit records going through the years. I'm very happy and proud of her. And yes, she is my friend. With our busy schedule of recording and the many ways that she had put together projects for HIV and fundraisers to defeat this horrible disease, her involvement did not go unnoticed. So many people came up to her and said, "Hey, Dionne, you know, what can I do to help?" "Okay, come on, you're going to do this here." So she put together an amazing group of people, from politicians to clergy from all walks of religious life, to help her along with this journey. And she was very successful. She has raised millions of dollars for AIDS projects all over the world. She continues her journey to make this world a better place. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. You may or may not know this, but Dionne is an NFL coach in disguise. She belongs to the Raider Nation. On many occasions, we had the opportunity to go to the Coliseum in Los Angeles, and Dionne did the national anthem, so I don't know how many times, 16? Anyway, every time Al Davis would come and say, "Hey, Dionne, can you do the national anthem?" And Dionne says, "Oh, yeah, of course I can do it." So she calls me and says, "Okay, be over at the house by 10 o'clock because Luna's going to come pick us up and go to the game." During that time, And even the times after that, it was constantly, every Sunday, we had to dissect every football game. She'd be on the phone calling me, I'd be on the phone calling her, and, well, what did you think of this game? That, oh, well, I would have done this a little bit differently, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, coming from West Hollywood and knowing that there wasn't too many guys interested in football. So she became one of the guys, and we had become very close buddies over the football, NFL. Dionne, you're about to receive a star that I hope people look at and read the insignia that's on there. I can't see, I think it's covered. But anyway, it is a reflection of your humanitarianism, your great singing voice, your many accolades of her career. So when you see the star, just keep smiling. Because that's what brings us here.
That was lovely, Jamie, although I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm so sorry, Miss Warwick. But I love the Raiders too, so, and today I'm a Raiders fan for sure. Next up, the man who kind of is responsible, as Jamie said and I said earlier, he does so much for our city. He is a huge civic member. I know you know that. He has got the biggest heart in the world. Will help anyone with a helping hand. I know all of the staff, everyone that works for you, Dan, adores you. You have single-handedly created a beautiful venue and a beautiful opportunity for people to enjoy the best of Palm Springs. Outside dining, walking around, it's just a beautiful place to call home. And without saying much more, because I know you're going to say a lot, please welcome Dan Gore.
Good morning, everyone. So the story with Jamie, Jamie's a customer of Oscar's and now a good friend. And he approached me, like many people do, and said, "Oh, you should meet my friend." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice, Jamie." And I'm not sure who, he's talking about. And he goes, "I want to get her a star." I'm like, "Well, Jamie," I'm like, "Who's your friend?" Dionne Warwick. I'm like, "Yeah, right, Jamie." And then he picks up the phone and calls Dionne Warwick. I'm like, "Are you kidding? That lady deserves a star." That's how so when I started the project of this, and we nominated you for the star, I was reaching out, figuring out who's going to pay for this. And I can't believe, and sometimes I question it, but this community here is so powerful. And I reached out to a lot of my entertainers that work for me. I've been doing entertainment for a long time. I'm working with female impersonators and celebrity impersonators. And when I reached out to the people who work for me, they said, absolutely, we would help you raise money. And I made sure they were here so you can see the people that wanted to tribute to you and getting the star. So if the entertainers are here, would you stand up? Because I don't know if everyone's here. I'm going to call out your names. If you all could just all stand up, that helped contribute. That's Miss Behaven there. We have Vince Delise. I need a treadmill. And I'm not sure, but Mother Chucka? Mother Chucka. Is Mother Chucka here? No, okay. Cadillac DeVille. Raise your hand here. Pearl of Wisdom. DJ Galaxy. Working. All right. And then my entertainers at Oscars. Please welcome Anita Rose. And of course, Stevie Hollywood, Scarlett Hawthorne, and Mel Drag. And Luna LaFierce. She's probably not with us. Not a problem. So they all helped me raise this money. So thank you, community. Thank you, entertainers, for doing that. So now on to the particulars of what gives Dionne Warwick the chance to
If you're watching
receive a
live,
star.
make a comment. I'll put it on the
She was
screen.
born in East Orange, New Jersey on December 12, 1940. By the age of 14, Dionne Warwick's talent had been locally recognized, and she sang along with her sister and cousin and formed the Gospelaires. They won the amateur contest at the famed Apollo Theater and then went on to sing backup to famed stars like Dinah Washington, Chuck Jackson, and Solomon Burke. It was in 1959 she received a music scholarship to the University of Hartford in Connecticut. And it was there, music conductor and composer Burt Bacharach heard her unique voice. It was in 1962, Warwick signed a recording contract and her first single, Don't Make Me Over, and you know that was a hit. Once the star was launched, she unprecedented success by becoming the first crossover artist to have a dozen consecutive Billboard Top 100 hits. In 1968, Warwick became the first African-American solo female artist to receive a Grammy. The song was Do You Know the Way to San Jose? By 1970, she had recorded 30 hit singles, close to 20 best-selling albums, and received her second Grammy for the album I'll Never Fall in Love Again. She hosted the successful music program Solid Gold, the Soul Train Music Awards, and her own show, Dionne and Friends. Through the years, Dionne has continued to use her fame and success to help others achieve success. She is a contributor to the Dionne Warwick Institute in her hometown that teaches young children and paves the way for them. So thank you for that. Today, of course, she's still doing what she loves. I've seen her twice in concert. She's on tour constantly. I do not know how she does it, but grateful that you do it. Dionne Warwick has had a certain poise and grace, sharing it with the world. Today, we honor her with a star on the Walk of Fame here in our hometown of Palm Springs for all that she has done and will continue to do for this world. Show us the way to San Jose.
That was lovely, Dan. Thank you. And I want to mention your parents in the front row. May we, Mr. and Mrs. Gore, so nice to have you here. Thank you. And everything I said about Dan is so true. You've done a wonderful job with this wonderful human. Next up, LaWanda Wendell Jackson, who we really want to hear from because I think there's going to be some very special remarks that you're going to make. And may I help you up? Please welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Warwick, and thank you, Dan Gore. You guys listen. When I speak, I'm speaking for all of us in the gay community. I was once the homeless child with nowhere to go. I was once the queen who couldn't eat because I couldn't apply for jobs because I didn't qualify because I was a drag queen. Ms. Warwick allowed me that opportunity through her art and her music. For years, I've made a career of 43 years performing her and other artists as well. When Dan asked me to speak today, I said, Dan, I'm not going to speak for me. I'm going to speak for the homeless and for the HIV positive community. When the doctors told me I had one T-cell, it was a death sentence. But I realized Dionne Warwick was more than that. She gave me life. Because of her contribution, allowed me and everyone else around us to have a productive life and not die, but live a full life. Through all the difficulties that we went through in life, we're living, and I'm a testimony, and so are you, of what she's done. Fast forward to 2014, I had a stroke and a brain aneurysm at the same time. The neurologist told me, LaWanda, you'll never work or perform again. I said, oh no, God is in me. And as I started to get better, I'm never going to be the same. But I knew with Dionne's word with grace, that I would be able to stand there and command a stage just by doing this. She allowed me and so many other female impersonators to live a fruitful life and be worthy of something. And when Dan Gore and his family and the community came for this event today, you guys, you have no idea what this means to someone who's been in all the struggles of life. I want you guys to know, and I want you to know, Miss Warwick, thank you from the bottom of my heart. When they told me no, that I would not make a career out of female impersonation, when they told me no, that I would not walk or talk again, when they told me no, you said yes. And if anything happens to me moving forward because of you all, because of Miss Warwick, if I die tomorrow, I'm okay. Out of all the accolades in my life and all the honors that she's had, this is my honor. My honor for you to come through me so I can speak for all of us. And when you're going through difficult times, and we will have difficult times, remember, you have God first, and then you have Dionne Warwick. So as I leave this podium, I want to thank the gay community, especially the gay community. I want to thank everyone that came out for Miss Warwick. For this moment, because you guys didn't have to come out today. You didn't. You chose to be here, all the homeless, the HIV positive people, and the people that love her. You came out to support her and to show her this star is more than a star. From all the people up above looking down at the star, from all the people underneath that's looking up to this star. Dionne Warwick, I applaud you. I appreciate you. More than that, I thank you for making us matter. Thank you.
That deserves a standing ovation. By the way, if you're watching on Facebook, give a shout out in the comments. I'm wondering if I lost the Facebook audience because of music rights issues.
That was so beautiful. I had something else I was going to say, but I really can't top that one. That was so powerful. So if I may, let's see, I want to make sure that this stays. Do we have a tap here? There you go. Is it? Oh, perfect. No. All good. I think really on that note, if everybody will stand and give a great applause and welcome to Miss Dionne Warwick.
Okay then. Miss Dionne Warwick takes the stage, backed by the music of That's What Friends Are For, after that speech that deserved a standing ovation preceding her.
For the first time, I think, in my life, at a loss for words. I don't know why, but I'm nostalgic. Thank you so very much, first of all, for thinking of me in this fashion. It's an overwhelming feeling to not only feel, but to see the love and care that I don't know why you feel I deserve. There are so many, yes, I know that. That's why. Thank you, darling. I said last night, and I'll say it again. I am not one that speaks. I sing. So, forgive the shortness of this, but accepting this honor is one I will always remember, of course. I cannot thank you enough, again, for thinking of me to receive, and where you put me. Ain't so bad either. I do thank you, Dan, so very, very much. Last night was amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you, Jamie, for being my friend for all these years. And we have won a lot of football games together. Yeah. It's a young man that I first saw do his interpretation of Dionne Warwick in a show in Las Vegas. And I took my two sons, who were youngsters, little babies at the time, to this show. And the maitre d' said, "Do you really want to bring them in here?" I said, "Yeah, I want them to see this young man because I haven't seen him either." He said, "Okay." So he sat us in the back of the room. And when this young man walked on stage, my youngest baby said, "Mommy, Mommy, he looks like you." Yeah, he sure does. Well, he's here with us today. He was here with me last night. Has been a friend, a true friend, for many, many years. He's sitting in the audience here today. His name is Tim Dunn.
Yeah.
He had everything down. Hair, dress, motion, even the way I move my mouth sometimes. It was an absolute pleasure to know that I'm being thought of in a primary community of people that felt I made a difference in their lives. And I do thank you so very, very much for acknowledging that. I do. I want you to know everything that I do does not come for any recognition. It comes from my heart. My grandfather, who was a minister, told me and my siblings at a very young age that we are all here to be of service to each other. I find that very easy to do. And not only that, but he said also, if you can think it, you can do it. And I follow that mantra. I really do. It's something I feel that we all have the capability of doing if we put our minds to doing it as well as our hearts. Again, I say it again, but I will. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And now, of course, you get to actually have the ceremony and the proclamation. So I'd like to bring up our mayor, Christy Holstich, for the honors.
Good afternoon, Palm Springs. What a warm welcome to Miss Warwick. I'm so honored to be here today to welcome you to our city. And you can see how much support you have in the community, both in the city of Palm Springs and in our LGBTQ community, and everyone that you've inspired in your career. So thank you for being here. I'm presenting you a proclamation on behalf of the city of Palm Springs. We're so honored to add you here to our Palm Springs Walk of Stars and give you one of the best, if not the best, location in the city of Palm Springs. He'll be here forever so we can honor your star that you brought to our community. It says, whereas Miss Warwick is celebrating a career of more than 50 years of entertaining millions of audiences worldwide, and whereas Miss Warwick is one of the most charted female vocalists of all time, with 56 of her singles making Billboard's Hot 100, 12 ranking top 10 singles, and 80 singles in total. And whereas, yeah, clap for that. You've gotten so much applause today, and you deserve more, so I'm going to get you all the applause. Whereas Miss Warwick has been nominated for 14 Grammy nominations and has garnered 5 Grammy Awards. And whereas at the age of 80 years old, you continue to tour and entertain hundreds of thousands of audiences every year. And whereas Miss Warwick continues to give back to charitable organizations throughout her career. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Palm Springs, on behalf of our entire community, by the power vested in us, we here dedicate your star, and we here do proclaim the 8th day of December 2021 to be Dionne Warwick Day. Congratulations.
Okay, we have just a couple more gifts for Dionne. So we have a beautiful star replica so that you can take Palm Springs home with you and hang it on your wall and think about this amazing day and remember how much we love you here in Palm Springs. And oh, you got it? Oh, you got it? Okay. Oh. And then a special thank you from Chris Hannon from Benyon DeVille. He created this beautiful star so you can star pin so that you can wear it wherever you go and always remember again your time here in Palm Springs. So. And now it's time for the star unveiling. So we'll get set up for that.
So I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to bring you the major moment. And, I'm now behind them, actually. I'm behind Dionne Warwick for this.
Keeping my eyes on the road, I see it.
So here's how we do it. We're gonna
Keeping
count
my
to 3
hands
and then
on
we'll
the
hand it
wheel.
to Kevin and we'll unveil the star.
hold you.
So whenever you're ready.
99 miles from turning the radio on, we're dancing 99 miles from LA. I want you, I need you.
That concludes the ceremony, but I do want to say that Miss Warwick's birthday is December 12th, so can everybody say a happy birthday? Happy birthday. And also, you're going to have a chance to see her December 17th at Fantasy Springs if you're so interested. And her film, Don't Make Me Over, the documentary, is going to be opening our Palm Springs Film Festival January 7th. So we are all about Dionne Warwick all the time. Thank you so much for honoring us.
So there we have it. Wonderful coverage of the star dedication. She's giving autographs now. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. They're going to give her another round of applause. I'm going to turn the camera around to wrap up the broadcast right now. And I have just accomplished that.
All right, everybody. So now we'll be taking the tent down. So please, when you leave, be safe. Watch the corner, watch the traffic. want everybody to be safe.
So there you have it. So if you lost, I got to get away from this music. I'm kind of trapped here. So hopefully that music isn't too loud in the background, but I want to thank you for tuning in. And it's been exciting to bring this to you. And I look forward to bringing more to you, especially in January. Lots of new programming coming up in January. And if you tuned in late, I wanted you to know how you can make it to my 60th birthday party. And here's how, and I'll be back with a final remark.
Hey everybody, Nicholas Snow here, the founder, producer, and host of PromoHomo TV, with information on how you can score an exclusive invitation to my 60th birthday party on the patio right here at 849 Restaurant and Lounge. PromoHomo TV is free across major social media platforms and at PromoHomo.TV. My goal for my 60th birthday is to find 600 people in the entire world to voluntarily subscribe to PromoHomo TV for as little as $10 a month. If that's you and you subscribe on or before April 24th, 2022, you'll score an exclusive invitation to my 60th birthday party on the patio right here at 849 Restaurant and Lounge. If you're outside the area and you subscribe before that date or any time during 2022, I'm going to send you a surprise gift in the 4th month of your support if you're unable to make the party. I'm also offering through April 25th, 2022, 50% off the business listings at PromoHomo TV, and my goal is to sell out all of my series sponsorships as well. PromoHomo TV is connecting the circuitry of humanity by creating programming for LGBTQ plus everyone, and together we'll continue to give the gift of PromoHomo TV to the world. For more information, simply go to patreon.com/PromoHomoTV. That's patreon.com/PromoHomoTV. Signing up is easy. I hope to see you here.
This has been a special edition of Notes from Hollywood on PromoHomo TV. Notes from Hollywood profiles people passionately pursuing professions in the entertainment industry. Of course, Dionne Warwick doesn't have to pursue anything, but she's busier than ever. Had a huge birthday party here last night, the star dedication today, a major concert coming up at Fantasy Springs, and the documentary about her is the opening night of the Palm Springs International Film Festival. I'll be on the scene at the Palm Springs International Film Festival for Notes from Hollywood. And of course, in the season, I'll be interviewing all kinds of different people. But also in this season, I'm going to be chronicling my own pursuits. And here's a sneak peek.
The feel of cool water as the warmth of the sun is on my skin is only a small glimpse of paradise. You're the essence of my soul's desire. Stand with me, I need you by my side. I can't imagine one day without your love in my life, and my promise to you will last forever. Take my hand and I will be complete. Please stand with me.
Find over 100 episodes of PromoHomo TV at PromoHomo.TV. And Rock says, thank you for the great coverage. And Victoria says, congratulations. I'm so glad that Rock chimed in because I was afraid that I had lost my Facebook audience because of music licensing issues. And I'm so glad that I did not. And with that, I encourage you to follow me on social media. The closing reel tells you how, and I'll see you next time.
and I just can't get enough.